Today I want to cover the 3 secrets to changing your eating habits. And a lot of people have asked me about how do I get on a diet and stay on that particular diet? Well, the first thing I'll tell you is it's got to be a long-term commitment. You have to go long-term. It's got to be in the neighborhood of 6 months to 1 year. Anything shorter than that, you're not going to have enough time to establish any type of eating habit. 2, you have to have a daily reduction of calories, but it doesn't have to be a large amount. So you keep your reduction of calories to a minimum, somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 to 350 calories. That's going to work. And the reason I say that is because in your subconscious, your mind has a pleasure-pain dynamic going on, and it's going to reject a 500 or 1,000 calorie deficit daily. You're going to be chomping at the bit, waiting to dig into food again. So you can easily take 300 calories out of your diet each day. And you can do this over and over again for weeks, months at a time without much pain. Finally, you have to have escape valves. So we all know that being human, part of being human is the fact that you're going to go off track. You're going to have occasions where you can't control the food that's in front of you. You end up at a party, you go out to lunch with coworkers, etc. So all that's on the horizon, and so you need to be aware. And how do you manage that? You create escape valves during the week. So what you do is during the week you take your 21 meals and you say, okay, I'm going to have 3 or 4 of those meals and I'll be able to eat what I want. And so with that going into the week, it doesn't become a cheat day or a cheat meal, it becomes a treat. So it's the treat you give yourself for, say, 4 or 5 days of staying on your diet and staying within the program. So those are the 3 things that attribute to changing eating habits. And again, I emphasize the time factor because you've got to practice that. That type of deficit has to go long term before it reaches into the subconscious and becomes second nature.